Your next step is to get a criminal background affidavit from the U.S. Embassy in Prague, swearing that you've never committed a felony. This is a step that should be accomplished within your first 2 weeks of landing in the Schengen zone. If you're watching this while you're still in the U.S., you may be wondering if it would be better to get this done at home. The easy answer is no. To fulfill this requirement in the U.S., you would have to get a background check, a special kind of international notarization, and then get all of these documents translated into Czech. It takes many steps and it's more expensive. Luckily, there's an easier and cheaper option. The U.S. Embassy in Prague will issue the exact document you need, and the document is in both Czech and English, so there's no translation needed. We often refer to this as a criminal background check, but it's really a sworn affidavit. That means that the embassy won't actually look into your records from the U.S. They're simply verifying, for purposes of your visa, that you swear you've never committed a felony. The only thing the embassy will actually check is that your passport is not on a no-fly list. Then they will ask you to raise your right hand and promise that you're telling the truth. So the first step is to make an appointment on the U.S. Embassy website. Even though you're a U.S. citizen, the embassy will not see you without an appointment. Go to the link below to make your appointment. Select Request Notarial and Other Services Not Listed Above. Your options for appointment times are limited. If you're in a TELFA program or have some other commitments during these times, you'll just have to explain that you need to visit the U.S. Embassy to get your criminal background affidavit. They should know that you need to do this for your visa. It says on the website that you need to print out your appointment confirmation, but taking a picture on your phone should be enough. When you go to your appointment, you need to bring your visa application folder, your passport, and $50 US or the equivalent in Czech crowns, or you can pay by credit card. The address is Tržiště 365/15. You'll want to leave extra time to get there and go through security at the embassy. At the embassy, you'll wait in line outside and they will check your name off a clipboard and send you in. Once you go through security, they will keep your electronics at the reception to pick up later, so make sure to note the next steps before you proceed. Then you'll go upstairs to the consular area. There is a touch screen machine to get a number. Select Notary Services, and then Affidavit. The embassy issues multiple types of affidavits, and often over 100 in a week, so they're not sure exactly which one you need. You need to tell them you need the affidavit for the Živnostenský list and visa. They will then give you a form to fill out. On the form, leave the space for current address blank if you haven't yet signed a lease on an apartment here in Prague. You can always fill this in later. They will then call you again to pay, and they will take your passport for a few minutes. Finally, they'll call you one last time at a different window. You'll verify that the information on the form is all true and accurate. The document they will give you will have a raised seal in the lower right-hand corner. Make sure to check that your name is spelled properly and that both dates match, the dates that is in English and in Czech. The embassy has been known to make mistakes, and if there are mistakes on this document, they will not be accepted. You'll want to be careful with this document. It shouldn't be folded or ripped. You need to submit this document to both the Živno office and the Czech embassy later on. Instead of paying $50 twice to get 2 copies, you can make a notarized copy. This means you take it to a notary and they will make a copy of the document, put a special stamp on it that certifies that this copy is exactly identical to the original. We'll show you how to do that in the next video. So your action step for this video is to make your appointment at the U.S. Embassy and get your criminal background affidavit. Once you've got this document, you can check this off your list and we'll see you in the next video.